Strut Stadium. And I can tell you this, Brogan's out. Listen to Spud. Spud's just a laughter track, isn't he? Is Gaz saying something funny? I think he might be. Yuck. Was it funny, Gaz?
It is funny, Spud. Don't worry about it.
Look at him. He's just a shadow of a man.
Well, have a look at me. I'm out the back.
Purple.
He's all over the shop even more than normal, isn't he, Spud?
I don't know where he's at.
This match is a tribute to the farmer.
It is.
This
That's
particular
why I'm
game,
excited.
we walk into Skoda Stadium and then Spud runs off, and you sometimes think it's just for show, but sometimes you think this is the natural man.
Yep.
Sitting on a hay bale before we had our passes scanned, chewing the hay, then saw a big tractor, and some blokes out there trying to got people to sit on the tractor to take photos of it. Spud straight up there, and that photo was on the Triple M.
And the bloke's looking at him going, get off me tractor, bus.
I had half a Woody when I sat on the tractor, I'm telling you.
That was a big front wheel tractor, Spud.
It was
What's
a beauty.
that about?
Big four-wheel drive, mate. They never get bogged at all.
Amazing sized
No,
wheel.
magnificent tractor. No.
Wasn't a massive.
No, it wasn't quite your John Deere sort of setup. It was sort of more your, down below sort of effort.
Because you are the farmer from way back up, Spud. Because we had a listener send in to us an ad that you recorded for Ballarat TV back in the early 1990s about for a company called Ballarat Bearings, which the full version with
national contract.
The full version of this ad with vision is on triplem.com.au, but let's just listen to the audio of it from Spud's
you need the footage.
Ballarat Bearings ad on Win TV back in 1991.
Here it is. Ballarat Bearings. 1121 Latrobe Street. Gee, look at all this stock. Bearing housings galore. These blokes will be able to help me.
G'day, Danny. How can we help you?
They reckon you blokes stock a range of top quality V-belts.
Sure, follow me.
Struth, look at all these bearings. Busy place there's the V-belts. You beauty. They've got mine in stock. And at the right price too. Ballarat Bearings, that's where I shop. Look for them opposite the sale yards.
Come on. Look, the acting,
Spud.
with the ad-libbing, I must admit.
You're any more excited about that?
What,
you go off in the whole stuff.
You can watch that video now on triplem.com.au. There's facial expressions, Gaz, the raising of eyebrows and real consternation looking at these bearings.
There's some of the really good acting there, JB. A lot of people.
Gee, these blokes have got a lot of stock.
It's true.
Mate, it put Ballarat Bearings on the map. Got one of those big state-of-the-art V-belts.
I must admit, I have actually been responsible for some woeful ads.
So
I hope they never see the light of day.
Well,
I am hearing this, but
I'm going to start digging for some.
Something more recent was what Caroline Wilson said on Footy Classified on Monday just gone. As we know, she's got a very popular part of that program, Caro's Arrow, and she took aim at... we don't actually have that after all that to play, but she did have a crack at you, Spud, and I know you're aware of it because I believe you've actually had a conversation with her during the week, but she did have a crack at you.
No, well, I was over in Perth, obviously broadcasting for Fox Footy, highest rating game for the year on Fox, but anyway, that's... I was led to believe that she had a crack at me, the Chief, and... what?
I was just going to say we have now got access to it, so after all that, it has materialised.
Here we go then.
We'll have a listen.
Well, it's probably a ridiculous question.
How would they expect Mark Neal to answer that, to be brutally honest?
No one likes it, though, when the vultures start circling, so we'll wait and see how that all plays out.
Well done, boys. Who do we have there? Jason Dunstall, the footy director at the Hawthorn Football Club. Danny Frawley, the CEO of the Coaches Association. And Alistair Lynch, a player manager, runs a management company. To coin a Craig Hutchison term, you threw peanuts last night at the media from the cheap seats.
Well, that's a bit harsh. There's a couple of things just out of that. The question that he was asked is how is he going to answer the question of getting sacked on Monday? And all I did say, Damo, is how do they expect him to answer that, Mark Neal? I thought the questioning was a bit over the top, I would think, but that...
do you urge the media to treat this with caution? Like to do every other issue that comes up?
Not at all. I think that, look, Caro's a very well-respected journalist, but some people like me, I'm happy when I get out of bed of a morning. Happy in my own skin. A lot of people would like to get in my skin, actually, but I'm me, and that's what it is. Some people just wake up and they start sucking lemons.
Who like?
Most Damo sort of people, and Caro always looks at the negatives, and Robbo and you, Warrior. You just sometimes you got to look at the positives.
How's this back on me?
No, I'm not.
Gary sits next to Caro, and he didn't support you.
I wake up in the morning.
Warrior, wash your mouth out. Did you see the show?
That's
that
what
part of
I
it.
couldn't hear any backing up at all. Then. Did you?
What happens at the end?
JB, did you hear any? Leave Spud alone. Did you?
What happens at the end is I shoot one down the barrel. I just sat there with my arms crossed, and you get the audio up. I said, I'm not shooting my mates.
Is that right?
Hey, it's on record.
But you are very, very good at acting too and being disingenuous at times.
Not when it comes to you, my good friend.
Because on page 86 of the Gourmet Traveller...
Before we get onto that, he's also been happy over the journey to leave me looking like Friar Tuck. I've had that many arrows flying at me.
What I say about Jim is, I know I can't say anything because people think that I'm sticking up for a mate. So go as hard as you can.
Well, hang on, where was that comment for me then?
I had to defend you. I did.
You did just say that?
Yes, I said.
Like that, verbatim about JB?
because that goes beyond life, that
Okay.
feud. I can't get involved with that.